This has got to be the smallest wireless microphone that I have ever reviewed. This is the new Saramonic Blink100 B2, and that's coming right up. So as you very well know, I have reviewed a lot of microphones, a lot of the wireless microphones in the budget era. Now, I also did review the Wireless Go 2 from Rode, which is a great wireless microphone, but there's been a lot of budget microphones that have actually done very, very well. And what I'll do is I'll put a link up here to a playlist so that you can actually take a look at some of those microphones. But this one here is a new offering. When I say new, it's so new, it's not listed on their website. There's no videos about this. The Blink100 B2. B2 stands for that it's got 2 transmitters, 1 receiver. The nice thing is, this thing is so compact, it will last about 5 hours on the transmitters. It has a built-in rechargeable battery. It takes about an hour and a half to charge all 3 of these devices. What comes in the box is, obviously, you've got the transmitter, the 2 receivers, you get 2 dead cats with it, TRS to TRRS cable for a smartphone, and also a TRS to TRS cable for your mirrorless camera, DSLR. You kind of get the picture. Another nice little added touch is that you get the 3 USB-C charging cables, but these are all gold-plated. So that should help with connectivity, and that's just a little added nice touch that Saramonic did with this. Now the transmitters is very simple. You have a nice little on-off button. Once you push the power button, you'll see the blue light and it automatically pairs. If it's not paired, the blue light will just sit there and flash. If you want to mute it, it's a quick little tap and then the light turns red. That lets you know that it's actually in mute mode. This one is recording, this one is not. I'm going to turn this one off because we don't need 2 microphones going, as in stereo. So on the side you've got a little up-down rocker button, so that will increase or decrease the volume level from the transmitter to the receiver. Also, if you hold down the plus and minus buttons at the same time, it will give you noise reduction. So if that's something that you're interested in, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's test the noise reduction that's actually built into the transmitter. So what you do is you take the up and down button for the gain and you tap them both at the same time very quickly. It should change from blue to green. So now when the light turns green, the noise reduction is on. A quick little audio test. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Now I'm going to turn the noise reduction off. Quick little tap of the up and down buttons at the same time. Okay, so now we're back in regular recording mode. Quick little audio test. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. On top you've got a nice unidirectional microphone. You're going to be able to catch audio from all around. On the other side you've got your USB Type-C for charging. Like I said, it does come with the dead cats, which is a very nice touch. And we're going to test out the dead cats here in just a moment outside for a little range test. Because, you know, I've got a lot of people that have actually asked me, hey, you know, with these wireless microphones, could you just do like a little range test? So I'm going to get my assistant to kind of help me with the range test here in just a moment. Also inside the box, you get a nice little pouch where you can put everything into. So you can put all your cables into it. You can put the 2 transmitters and the receiver into this nice little pouch. Nice little carrying setup. No, it's not rechargeable as far as coming with its own rechargeable case, but you know what? That's not a problem for me. Regarding pricing, I don't know what this is going to be priced at. I'm hoping that it's going to be priced well, that it's going to be in a budget type of market. Just because, you know, the build quality of this is nice. Don't get me wrong, even though it is all plastic, the build quality is nice, but it's nice and small. You know, I think that if you got people out there that are looking to make YouTube videos or maybe some other creative content, these can really come in handy, especially for a 2-person interview where it's yourself and you're interviewing talent or interviewing your subject. This could really come in handy. The key thing is, how is it going to sound? Does it sound good? Now, there's one thing that is a little bit of a drawback, and I'm going to get into the pros and cons of this system here, but it's a little bit of a drawback that it does not accept an external lapel microphone. So there is no 3.5mm jack for you to plug in your microphone, but it does have that included microphone inside. So I think that's a nice little touch with this set. So by the way, all the audio that you're hearing right now is totally unprocessed. It is straight from the transmitter to the receiver into the camera's preamps. The camera that I'm using is a Sony a7 IV, and we're going to take it outside here in a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't overheat because it's like 106 degrees outside in Texas right now. Now the audio that you're hearing, since this is an omnidirectional microphone that's on this transmitter, I do have a window unit right to the side of me that is on because, like I said, it's 106 outside, and this room here, my editing bay area, it doesn't get a whole lot of good airflow from the main air conditioning unit of the house, so you're probably going to hear that in the background. But I will do a self-noise test with this microphone. But speaking of self-noise test with this microphone, let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so now I'm in the quietest room in the house that I could find without any air conditioning noises, just to do a quick little self-noise test of this microphone. So I'm going to be really quiet. Well, that should give us a rough idea of the self-noise that this microphone makes. Okay, so now we're outside. Time to do a little range test. I did put the dead cat onto the microphone, and I'm going to have my assistant help me out with the range test on this. It is a little bit windy, so that's why I got the dead cat on here.
Okay, I'm going to help out with the range test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's see how it did on the range test.
Okay, so she walked approximately 60 of her steps, which is about 2 feet per step for her. And so that puts it out about 120 feet. Now let's kind of review and see, was there any breakup in the audio? Okay, so now it's time to do a quick little comparison test between this Saramonic Blink100 B2 and also the Rode Wireless Go 2. Now the Blink100 B2 is going into the receiver into my Sony a7 IV. The Rode Wireless Go 2 is recording audio internally, and we're just going to see the difference between the audio. So a quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to kind of switch back and forth between the Saramonic and the Rode just to see audio difference. And remember, there is no post-processing being done to any of this audio right now. So how does it sound? Does the Blink100 B2, does it live up to a good quality standard for a wireless microphone versus the Rode Wireless Go 2? Well, we'll have to check that out. Okay, so earlier in the video I said that there was no post-processing done in any of the video, and there hasn't been. And what you're listening to right now is still unprocessed raw audio coming from this Blink100 B2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little countdown from 5 down to 0, and then I'm going to begin some post-processing just to see, can you clean up the audio on an inexpensive wireless microphone? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this quick little test of the Saramonic Blink100 B2 with some post-processing actually being applied to the audio just to see, can we clean up the audio on this or not. And by the way, this video is brought to you by the Basic Filmmaker University, the one-stop website for all things filmmaking regarding video, lighting, audio, and even live streaming. Check out their free and paid courses to help elevate your video and audio game. Link in the description below. By the way, great informative website. Definitely check it out. So let's talk about some pros and cons about this Saramonic Blink100 B2. Well, first off, let's start off with pros. Extremely well built. Yes, it is built out of plastic, but it is very well built for the entire set, the two transmitters and the receiver. Also, it's very small and compact. So with a lot of these wireless microphones, they start to get so big and bulky, and as you can see even on my shirt, even with the small one, it does start to pull the collar down a little bit. So that's something that is a plus for this, being its small compact size. It does have USB Type-C charging, which is definitely a plus. Comes with 2 dead cats, has a mute function. The system automatically pairs, so once you turn on the transmitters and the receiver, they automatically pair together. Comes with a really nice little carrying case so that you can put the 2 transmitters and receiver and cables into this little bag, throw it into your camera case, and you're good to go. Now it also has gold-plated charging cables, and also the audio cables are also gold-plated, so that really helps with connectivity. Now let's get to the cons, because you know there is always a con with every pro. I guess the biggest one for me is that it does not have the ability to take an external microphone, so there is no 3.5mm jack so that you can use a lapel lavalier microphone with the set. That's a little bit of a con for me. There is no internal recording, but then again, given price point, which we don't know at this point, but I have to list that as a con because I am comparing it to the King of the Hill, and I do not have the deity, and I do not have the DJI microphone. So from what I have, the Rode Wireless Go 2 is definitely the King of the Hill to compare it to. This one does internal recording. This one does not. Another con to me is that the audio sounds a little bit tinny and almost a little bit hollow sounding, and that's what I noticed even before the Rode comparison. Now, can you fix that with some post-processing? Absolutely. By the way, if you're interested in how to post-process some audio and clean it up and actually get some better sounding audio, comment down in the comment section below and I'll do a video about post-processing audio. Another con, there's no headphone jack on the receiver, so you can't do any live monitoring to make sure that your audio signal is not too hot. Now this one I'm not going to put as a con, but I'm just going to make mention of it. Price. It's a very big unknown variable right now because we don't know. If it comes in at $89 or $99, yeah, I could see it's a nice little setup, especially if you have a little bit of audio skill to where you can clean up the audio and get some good sounding audio out of it. But pricing is going to be the big thing for me. And once the pricing has been determined, I'll be able to let you know, is it actually worth it or not? So once this product is released, I will put a link in the description below letting you know where to get the Saramonic Blink100 B2 and also what its pricing is. And I'll put a little thumbs up or thumbs down on next to it. But I'm really curious. Tell me in the comment section below, what did you think about just the raw audio that comes out of this microphone? Was it worth it to you? Was it not? And what about the post-processing? Did that really help make this microphone sound its best? As always, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Comment in the comment section down below. Check out the basicfilmmakeruniversity.com for all of your filmmaking needs, and I'll see you in the next review.